Hey guys, Tom here with cellphonetrek.com. Today we have the Droid Incredible versus the Samsung Fascinate for the Verizon network. Both phones are great, both have big screens, colorful screens, both have the 1 gig processors. Snapdragon versus Hummingbird though, take that in consideration. And both are relatively priced at the same. However, we do have an OS advantage on the Incredible, so I will point that out to you here in a little bit. So let's get into it. All right, yeah, first thing I want to get back to is the fact that Android 2.2 is running on the Droid Incredible. It came with 2.1, but it received the 2.2 update. So now it has 2.2 versus 2.1. So I'm sorry, Fascinate. When you get 2.2, which it will get within the next 3 months. So once it gets 2.2, we don't have to worry about that. Both will have 10.1 flash support and all the goodies that, better battery life, et cetera, they come with Android 2.2, so they'll have it. So by Christmas, they'll both be the same phone. And if you're watching this for a Christmas, what do I buy review? There you go. Both phones are running live background. We have the HTC Sense UI running on the Incredible, and we have the Samsung TouchWiz UI running on the Fascinate. We both had the haptic feedback buttons, however the optical trackpad is nice. They're both candy bar style phones, however the Fascinate weighs less by ½ an ounce than the Droid Incredible. So we have another phone that wants to come out and play with us here, and it's the Droid 2, and I'm glad he came and rang so we could go ahead and show this off and show you off the Droid 2, the Fascinate, and the Incredible. Just some of the top 3 players besides the Droid X that's on Verizon right now, and get you an idea of what they're all going to look like. Just obviously a much thicker phone, the Droid 2, than the Fascinate. Fascinate's a lot longer. It is a 4-inch Super AMOLED screen versus the 3.7-inch just regular AMOLED screen versus the 3.7-inch LCD screen. We also have on here the cameras on the back. We have 8 megapixel versus 5 megapixel versus 5 megapixel. However, 8 megapixel dual LED flash with 720p HD recording capability. We have a 5 megapixel with the same 720p HD recording capabilities with single LED flash, and a dual LED flash but only DVD quality, which is 720 by 480 pixel resolution. So obviously the camera's gonna have to win. Both are HD, but I'm gonna say the Incredible is better because it has better resolution. And I seem to have activated the camera, so we'll just get out of there. But just overall, you can get an idea of, bring it home, get an idea of what all the screens are going to look like. The same size. I mean, this color on here just better, much crisper, much nicer. You still have very nice and crisp pictures on here, which is better than this regular LCD screen. So good, better, well, good, better, best. There you go. Both all have social networking. However, we have a proprietary Google search on here, and with the Fascinate, we have Microsoft Bing. Microsoft's Bing proprietary search, Bing search. I don't know why they put it on there. It just Fascinate, they just want to be difficult. I mean, they had, on all the other Galaxy S style phones, they all have Google search, but on here they put Bing. And the social media hub is not on here either, and that was a little disappointing. So, some of the things that are making Galaxy S Phone and Galaxy S Phone aren't showing up. Let's get rid of the Droid 2, because I don't really want it on here anymore. And you have all the proprietary HTC Sense UI little widgets on here, and you have all sorts of little Samsung widgets on here as well, along with Android. You have full access to the Android market, all the games. With a bigger screen and being newer, sometimes you have access to better games as well. Both support Wi-Fi, BG and N signals, so that's always a plus. Speaker quality is roughly the same. Call quality on here was great. I never had a drop call, never had an issue with any of the call qualities. Also, another thing I really enjoyed, we have the 2 gigabytes of storage on here with a 2 gigabyte micro SD card pre-installed, and on the Incredible we had 8 gigabytes of internal storage. So storage was obviously king on the Incredible. Just you know, the name says it all. It is an incredible device. It kind of disappeared off the radar with Evo 4G coming out, and then iPhone 4 coming out, and then everyone expecting these Galaxy S phones. But recently, I mean, it's made a real resurgence, especially with the Android 2.2 update coming back. You know, I almost deemed it the phone that the world forgot, but you know, it's definitely coming back with a hard kick, especially with all you guys commenting and asking us to bring it back. If I had to go ahead and pick a winner for one of these two phones, you know, full HTML browsers. I'll show that off. Full HTML browsers, pinch to zoom capabilities. Bring that back into, there we go. You know, pinch to zoom, super nice color, easy to read text. Attorney says sexting. Here, this is cell phone news. Attorney says sexting Wisconsin prosecutor to resign, but we'll get it in here. And this seems to be as far as it'll let us go in. Yeah, we're running through Verizon's proprietary. Yeah, get rid of that as soon as you possibly can. But just because you have Bing search doesn't mean you can't find Google. You also have Swipe on here. That'll give you a tutorial, more through help on this. Just get out of there. So if you want to text and type, that's definitely a benefit. You can text on here, and let's try to find Google right there. We'll use Bing to find Google so we can actually search for things. And news, web, Google Mobile, Google right here. There you go. And let's just type in we're actually going to type something different in today. We're trying to tell you guys all about our new sister site to Cell Phone Trek, Android Trek. Android Trek is all Android news all the time. Android related videos, Android, everything Android. This video will actually go on to Android Trek as well. And bring it up. It's a good site, full videos, very similar to our Cell Phone Trek site, so check it out. And it's bringing up the rest of it here. Get you an idea of what it looks like. Just bring it on up. There you go. But I mean, you get an idea of how far you can actually get into there. Pretty high. But full HTML browsers, pinch to zoom. You know, you have 2.2 versus 2.1, but 2.2 is coming. Same Wi-Fi capabilities, FM radios, AMOLED versus Super AMOLED. You know, I'm just gonna have to say, even though we have, you know, 8 megapixels versus 5 megapixels, I do enjoy a brighter screen. It has a longer battery life, especially when it gets to 2.2 update. Currently they're exactly the same, but when you get that update, it's going to be much nicer. So, you know, with a little bit bigger screen, it's a little lighter. I'm going to have to say they both record in 720p. Both are nice social. I like Samsung TouchWiz over HTC Sense, so I'm going to have to say the Verizon Fascinate is a better phone in my opinion. Again, my name's Tom. For full written reviews, go to cellphonetrek.com and androidtrek.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. Check us out there. Thanks for watching. I hope you have yourself a great day.